and welcome to this blog post update about Snapchat. My name is Clive Roach.
And my name is Laura Emrechts.
Yes, and so on this blog post we're going to just cover some of the very recent updates on Snapchat. So Laura, over to you.
Thank you, Clive. Well, the title of this blog post is Bit My Letters Goodbye because Snapchat is saying goodbye to letters. We're not going to use words anymore to express what we're doing, how we're feeling. We're going to use Bitmoji and we're going to use emojis.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, it's a new way of communicating. Who uses letters anyway? Well, first and foremost, you have a lot of emoticons behind things that you do in Snapchat. For example, you have the flame, which means that you're on a streak with someone.
Yeah.
So you've been snapping a lot. And then when you have 100, means you have been snapping with that person for 100 consecutive days.
Yeah, I've never had that.
Well, I'm trying with a friend now, and I hope we'll get there.
I think you will.
I'm certainly pushing. And then the hourglass, it means that the streak is almost gone, so you have to do something about it. But
like
also,
go to bed.
No, like start snapping.
Start snapping, of course.
Start snapping is really important.
Oh yeah.
What else do you have to do during the day?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Also, famous people, they have their own emoticon. Like, I've always wondered why Ashley Benson, some of you might know her from Pretty Little Liars, has like a lipstick behind her name. But now I finally figured it out, and apparently it's just her thing. It's her emoji, and other famous people have the same thing, like Justin Bieber has the hands. Don't ask me why I remember Justin Bieber. But Hillary Clinton, she has the USA flag on her account. The tiger is for Calvin Harris. And you have an entire list. You can find it on snapchatemojis.com.
I wonder if they got me as the Jedi. Do you think?
I don't think there's a Jedi emoji.
Okay, I'll have to make one.
Yeah, you have to make one. Make a note of that.
Yeah.
And then we have other emojis that also mean something, like the green apple means you're engaged.
Oh,
I don't know. I think they should make like a dictionary about it.
Yeah, I think that's from the Newton and the bow and arrow thing, maybe.
Yeah, indeed.
Something like that.
Yeah, your horoscope. It's
Yeah.
also all emojis now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the new way of communicating. And then the Bitmojis.
Oh,
Some
there we
of
go.
you might have noticed them. You have to make them. It's another app. You have to download it in the App Store or Google Play Store. And, well, you kind of make yourself how you want other people to see yourself. So you can make yourself fat, you can make yourself really skinny, you can have blonde hair, blue hair, who knows what the hell. You can do a lot of crazy stuff with your Bitmoji, but it's really important that you set it up and that you use it, because Snapchat is really pushing on it. It's everywhere now in the app.
Yeah, I think the Bitmojis has taken on a new life in Snapchat. Obviously, they took over, they acquired the company. But before that, using it in Facebook was fun, but it didn't really take off.
No, it didn't.
And I think now my Bitmoji it's just come alive, and so many different situations it's in.
Yeah, for example, like in the chat when you're in there with someone else, you used to have like emoticon, smiley face, and now it's like your Bitmoji that goes like up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
So that's a lot more fun and more interactive, and it feels like you're kind of knowing what the person is looking at and what he looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen your head bopping up and down more than I've seen it in real life, actually.
Well, yeah, the struggle is real.
The struggle is real.
The struggle is real.
Hey, there you go. That's one of them, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one of them. Yesterday I found one with me as a statue. I always knew I had a statue.
Yeah, I've seen my one as a statue as well.
Yeah.
So there you go. So how many of you would actually use that? Probably. Some of them might be. But there are other fun ones.
Yeah, there are fun ones.
Other fun ones.
Absolutely. You should just set it up and have some fun with it. Once you start to know it, get to know it more, start working with it, it's fun.
So I think a lot of you might have used emojis a lot on Twitter, because there's a lot of that being used on Twitter, and even our company here, Philips Lighting, we did a whole tweet with emoji once as well, the emoji tweet it was called. So it's good to try and get used to this new way of communicating.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then, well, maybe you've noticed, but the interface in Snapchat, it's kind of changed.
And what was that, 2 days ago? Or?
Yeah,
I think 2 days ago. Yeah.
My days are a bit wrapped up right now, but I think it was 2 days ago. So now at the top of the screen, you have in the chat, you have a chat. So basically you can enter someone's name in it and it pops up on your screen. So you don't have to scroll or you have to click on a new chat. No, you can just enter someone's name and you immediately go to the chat interface. So that's a lot of fun and it's easy. It's way easier than it used to be. When you have your camera view, you can search for people, anyone you'd like to add on Snapchat, and in the stories, you can look for other people's stories.
Because the search is right there now. It's right there
it's
at the
right
top.
there.
So it's really handy.
Yeah.
And it's also nice to see this right
the
there.
Bitmoji is also there in the screen,
Yeah.
so that's kind of saying like we're everywhere. So go ahead and make it.
Yeah.
And now another fun one is the zoom. The zoom. It's
over zoomed.
You used to zoom with your 2 fingers, so it was one finger on the ramp button so you could film, and then the other had like, oh god, I have to zoom, and it was really difficult to do. You need a lot of practice in your fingers to get there. But now the only thing you have to do is push the button to start filming, and you have to slide up, and then you just bam, you
slide
zoom.
up and zoom. That's great. That's so cool, right?
Yeah, I tried it out like immediately after the update was there, and it's really handy.
So I think they must have really been studying how people use the zoom, and have seen that kind of really difficult.
Yeah, because if now, for example, if you're in a car and you want to take a snap and you want to zoom, in a car you cannot, okay, you shouldn't snap while
the
you're
car's
driving,
stationary.
but
The car's stationary.
yeah, of course, but now it's easier to zoom. You just take up your phone with your one hand and zoom.
Yeah. I like that. Zoom.
Zoom sounds good as well.
Great, yeah. I patent that.
And then the
now
blowfish.
my favourite.
The blowfish.
So what would you use a blowfish for? What does it express?
It expresses that you're full. So you've just eaten a meal.
Full of yourself.
Or full of yourself. Or you just have eaten a meal and you're just stuffed. You can't take
Stuffed.
anymore.
Yeah. This means you're stuffed.
The blowfish. And there are so many meanings behind so many emojis, but this is the blowfish.
Yeah, I think that will catch on. I think that will catch on somehow.
Well, it's a cool fish.
It's a cool fish.
It's a fish that literally blows up.
Yeah. That's,
No, it's fun to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, so keep your eye out, because there will be a lot more emojis coming that will have a different meaning than you might think.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, Shazam.
Yes.
It's incorporated in Snapchat, so that means that when you have a song on YouTube or anywhere, and you don't know what it is, you have to go to the Shazam app and you can find it and you can know who it is from. But now you can also do that in Snapchat. So you just go to your camera interface, you press the screen, and then it pops up. And then in your in your settings, you have a Shazam button, and there you will get a list with all the songs that you have Shazammed in Snapchat.
Now we have to announce that we didn't actually get it to work, right?
No, we didn't get it to work. So if anyone of you...
We tried 2 artists, right? So you suggested...
I did Ariana Grande.
And I suggested Queen and Bohemian Rhapsody, maybe a classic that it would work with, and it didn't work with either.
No, it didn't work with either. So if any of you get it to work, just let us know, because maybe I did something wrong.
Yeah, so maybe you can tell us then what it is. Maybe we didn't zoom at all. Maybe there was some anti-zoom or something.
Yeah.
Down
or maybe
zoom.
Snapchat doesn't like Ariana Grande or Queen.
Yeah. Maybe there's a playlist that it'll only work with. But
Yeah.
so maybe they'll fix it. So I think that's an interesting one, that they're adding those other applications. So it's like a one-stopping shop now for things like Shazam and communication, Bitmoji, video.
Yeah.
It's good. And it'd be interesting to see if Instagram takes on the Shazam as well. Hint, hint.
Yeah, it's a battle.
It's a battle, yes.
It is. It really, really is. Well,
okay,
that
good.
was this update for Snapchat.
Yes, so please tell us on this blog, on the comments on this blog, tell us how you've gone on with the new Snapchat update, particularly the Shazam. We'd like to know if that would work.
Yeah.
And then we'll do another update another time on Snapchat. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.